roar. Shh, roar.
Hi guys, I'm back. First of all, it's a little darker than it usually is, even though it's still pretty early. It's darker than usual because it's raining right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. Listen for a second. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to come through on this, basic-ass built-in microphone. But yeah, it's very cloudy, very rainy right now, so it's darker than it usually is, even though I'm in my preferred spot at the right time of day. I just can't catch a break. But anyway, I'll just jump into a couple of questions, because I actually got some. First, I'm going to go back to some comments from last week, because I forgot half of it. Like, David, who mentioned wanting the mac and cheese to be saltier, also got us, we started a discussion about cheese. So, hey, let's talk about cheese. Who doesn't want to talk about cheese? When he said that he would prefer it to be saltier, he also said that he used something called Gourmet sharp cheddar, and it turned grainy after it melted. Yeah. In case you didn't already know, gourmet is a bullshit term. Or, if you prefer, a weasel word, because it lets you weasel out of any legal ramifications, because there is no technical legal definition of what is or is not gourmet. So literally anything can put that on the label, and you can't sue them for it, because you can't tell them that they're wrong. So yeah, anything that emphasizes just how gourmet or select or premium or preferred or fill in the blank here. Yeah, anything that makes it a point to emphasize that word, probably going to be nasty. Like, it's not 100% guaranteed it's going to be nasty, but there's a fair to good chance that it's going to be gross. So when I mentioned that, David then asked me, okay, so what kind of cheese do you use? What brands do you like? I will confess to being something of a snob when it comes to cheese. I've mentioned a while ago in an early secret menu that half my grandparents were from Wisconsin originally. So like I have a love of dairy in my DNA. So for me, when it comes to cheddar, it's Tillamook Extra Sharp, the black label stuff. That is the only thing I get. In fact, here, I'll show you. I have some right now. That stuff right there. That is the good stuff. Now, it is a little bit more expensive than your whatever off-brand, but it's really good. I like it a lot. And, it's not, I'm not sponsored. Like, I have 127 subscribers who'd sponsor me. But yeah, this is what I use for just general cheesifying anything. Other than that, for Swiss, I like Jarlsberg. That's good stuff. And for anything else, I pretty much just get whatever looks good. I will say I have learned not to trust generic mozzarella. Because, I tried it a little while ago. Like, I made, just like a pre-baked pizza crust and put it on that. It's okay when it's hot and melted, but once it cools back down again, it is just, like, slimy and just gross. So, yeah, if it's for mozzarella, get something with a brand name, not just like your Best Yet or your Safeway Select or whatever else. No. That's... get something with an actual, brand on it. The actual new question this week, is there any food that I really hate? Something that I tried and will never try again? Yes, there are a couple of things. One of them was meant to be nasty, like it was a challenge. It was supposed to be gross. That was part of the challenge. And the other two are things that people actually enjoy. So, I might step on some toes here. I don't care. One is apple soda. And that's a very uncommon thing here in the U.S., but I've been to several different countries. I've been to a couple of continents, and apple soda is a pretty common thing in other places. And so I would see it and I would say, oh, this, I haven't seen this at home. So I tried it, thought it was gross, But then I kept going. I went to a different place, or even within the same country, I would go and see a different brand of it, and I'd say, oh, well, maybe that was just a bad example. Maybe I'll try this. I gave it a shot, my best shot. Nope. Still gross. Still hate it. Never having apple soda again. And lastly, the big one, blood sausage. Oh, my dear Lord, blood sausage. Just hot. Okay, so I spent a school year in Argentina, and for one particular educational trip, they took us to I forget even what the place was called. This is so horrible, but the Estanta Gauchesco or something like that. They showed us basically an Argentinian dude ranch where they would show us some of the traditional clothing and dances and roping techniques of the gauchos. And while we were there, we also had some old school asado, where they had a whole bunch of grilled meats on offer, and among them was this stuff called morcilla, blood sausage, just made out of blood and fat, and I don't know what else. I got one of those. And the big part of the problem was the texture, because you cut it open and it's not like a solid meaty sausage like you expect. It's like basically meat jam. It's blood jam is what it is inside of an intestine. So yeah, I just I took a knife, spread a little bit of it on a piece of bread, and I was barely able to get it down. Like, I had to add another chunk of bread just so I could stand to have it in my mouth. And I just barely choked it back. And then I said, okay, yeah, that was an experience. And I'm nope, not repeating that, nope. Now, I understand that there are many varieties of blood sausage and blood dishes in general, so maybe I just have an aversion to this particular one, and I'd like a different one, like maybe black pudding or dangguan, whatever it's called. But at this point, I don't imagine any of them are going to be much more appealing than that was. Oh, that was horrible. But that is my experience with blood sausage and apple soda, and that, I think, is going to cover it. I need to stop saying that these are going long, because this is turning out to be like the default time. As always, thank you guys for watching. What's my outro going to be? Okay, so go try some of my recipes. If they're good, tell me how much you like them. If they suck, tell me how to fix them. You know how YouTube works. Do all the things. And I will see you guys on Friday. It's going to be special this time around. Don't be creepy, dude. Okay, bye, guys.